Here we're going to take a look at the Hori Duraflexi TPU case for the 3DS XL, the new 3DS XL. It's basically a TPU case that covers the top and a second piece that covers the bottom. The TPU is a bendable polyurethane plastic, kind of like a rubber hosing, I guess. Is the only thing I can really think to compare it to. It offers a good deal of shock absorption because it does bend and give just a little bit. It's not, it's not like a silicone or anything that's really bendy. It does provide some firm protection as well. It's really easy to install. Basically just slides on the top and the bottom without any real issue. It has really good cutouts for everything, even a little cutout to see the lights better so that they're not covered. Everything looks and seems to be thought out really well. I thought it might, slip off pretty easy because it doesn't look like there's much holding it on, but it does stay on really tight. I thought about going with one of the cheap eBay, hard plastic cases that are like this, but that are more one unit with a hinge. But I think that hard plastic would just not be much protection in a fall and probably be more prone to scratching. I wanted to get this case because obviously the glossy 3DS would get fingerprinted up really easy, and if depending on whatever you're wiping with to get that off, it could scratch that glossy surface really easy. This case does get a little bit of fingerprint on it, but I find it to be a lot easier to wipe off, and it's not as noticeable as fingerprints on the actual 3DS. I paid much more than I should have for this. Hori sells these for around $12 for the original 3DS, 3DS XL. This is actually for the 3DS LL, which is basically means this is a Japanese product. You can see by the writing here. The reason I pretty much paid double for this is because I actually pre-ordered the one that was designed for the 3DS XL on Amazon, and its release date was like the 16th, 3 days after the 3DS was going to be released. And I thought, you know what, no big deal, I can be really careful for 3 days. Well, a couple days before the release, they decided to delay their product till March 23rd, and I wasn't about to wait that long to have some kind of protection on it, because I'm not rough on my stuff, but I like to keep them really nice, so I wanted the protection. And it's really weird because you can get these designed for the LL in Japan, like fairly readily. I would have thought Hori would make a real push to have these available close to launch of the the new 3DS XL in America. But it's just a matter of packaging because the product is exactly the same. So I don't understand that. So, I ended up paying, I think, $20-some on Amazon just to get it on the same day that I was getting my 3DS. But yeah, it's the same exact product that's going to be released on the 23rd for that's officially branded for the XL instead of the LL. So if you don't want to wait, I recommend this highly. It's served me well so far. It doesn't get too dirty and nasty. It doesn't seem to scratch up very easily, and it offers good shock absorption, and it feels good in the hand. Adds a little extra bulk. Obviously not that much, if you can see. But it feels nice, and like I said, I really like how it's cut out and how you have access to everything. It just seems really well thought out. Yeah, if you're looking to protect your new 3DS XL, especially those nice and pretty limited edition ones, I'm sure a lot of you are going to be looking to protect that. I forgot to mention the inside of this case. It's more of like a matte type finish. I can't really describe it, but it just feels like it's not going to hurt the finish on the 3DS while it's in the case. But the outside is obviously smooth. Yeah, I highly recommend this. You can probably get it on eBay or Amazon for a little more than what you'd have to pay for the gosh, it's late. Anyway, regardless, I recommend. It's a very nice case. I've never had anything made by Hori, but I had read good things, so that's another reason I decided to pick this up. Yeah, if you're looking for a case, can't go wrong.